So this is the third pile, and I'm getting being resilient or gaining power and wisdom from struggle. In the present position, you have the Five of Pentacles, which is the back right. And it seems like you were leaving a situation that felt like you wanted to be in it in the beginning, or it felt right, or you felt like it was a person, if it is a relationship, that could have been beneficial or nice in the beginning, and then it turned into something where maybe it needed to end for a specific reason. It could have been toxic, or it could have been that you're going into a different part of your life, or you're moving away, or there's some reason why you had to end the situation that you were in. The obstacle card that you have is the death card, and that's the scene of the washer of the ford with a banshee. And the banshee comes and warns you when there's death in the family. That's one of the main things that the banshee is associated with. What I'm getting is that it's one of those cards where it's giving you a clear message, or it's giving you something right in your face to where you really have to address it. So the obstacle card is the Nine of Wands, and it's being able to pick up what I'm getting the words where you left off, and it could also be picking yourself up and moving forward. I'm also getting last resort energy. This could be energy where you're putting your the final ounce of energy that you have, or maybe if you're making an investment, the last couple of cents into this and really pushing forward. In the past, you have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands I'm getting is more of a one where he really went into this without really going over the logistics of the situation. Or maybe it was one where it was presented to him or her, and it seems like he wanted to take this opportunity, so he did. Not saying at some point it couldn't have been a beneficial or momentous type of opportunity, but at this point it seems to be, if you keep going into this, you're going to be dragging it out for an excess amount of time that you might not need to. And that goes into with the obstacle card of the death card, as well as the bear. The bear is one where, again, in the beginning, I was saying you're gaining momentum, you're gaining your power and your wisdom from this ending, from this experience, and moving forward. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a negative experience, but I was giving, the ones where you would normally see in those types of situations, or generally, I suppose, because it's not going to be the same for everybody. So in the future, you have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is moving forward, and it does seem like there is going to be the generic term of calmer waters, or it's going to be maybe smooth sailing from here. Of course, life is not always like that, but when you're ending this, you will bring some type of mental relief. And so, from the impression that I'm getting, is that it could have caused stress overall. And now you're able to go into the part of your life where you're going to get a break from that for sure. In the overall energy, you have the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is the front middle card with the salmon, and that's also getting that wisdom and the resilience, and being able to see the new potentials and not look into so much of the negatives of the situation and see what could be and the different possibilities that come about this, because you're getting out of the comfort zone from the value of 5 and going into 6. So with Primrose, it's also being able to appreciate the new beginnings that you have. And it does seem like it's going to be the early stages, because typically Primrose, at least in the Britain area, it's one of the earliest flowers to bloom. So more of the crack of dawn energy, and being able to still keep that excitement that you had in the past position with the Knight of Wands, and the the Nine of Cups also reflects that too, and still being able to be happy from that. Because I feel like with the Nine of Cups or the Nine of Hearts coming from the playing card energy, it seemed like you did want this to happen. It's one where you're putting your intention in to maybe resign from some opportunity that you were presented with in the past and moving forward to maybe even a higher position or something that's even better for you, or just taking a break time and not having one where you have a plan right afterwards. But definitely keeping that Knight of Wands energy where you're getting back on your feet and you're going with the flow and seeing where life takes you. And that's more of like the joy of life that I'm really getting from, at least in this reading, with the Knight of Wands. And definitely keep in mind that the Knight of Wands can change his or her energy depending on the type of reading. But with that, I'm definitely getting that there's a lot of life in this. So thank you so much for watching. This is the last reading, and I'll see you in another video.